Hello everyone, my name is Man Volnutt, and welcome to part 9 of Mega Man Legends 1 Remastered. Last episode, we defeated the Bonds a couple more times, and we also got all 3 keys to enter the main gate. However, I stated at the end of the last episode that we are actually not going to be going to the end game, but more or less going through the side quests, because there's actually a lot. And many side quests actually come around whenever you're busy, so... This is Catalog's hospital. I'm sorry, but you can't go inside without checking in at the reception first. Okay. The receptionist. Oh. Wait, her? Okay. Oh! There she is.
Are you from another island?
Why, yes I am.
I wish I could go places too. But just you wait and see. Once my leg gets better, I'm gonna go all over. The nurse tells me that if I keep working hard with the rehabilitation, my leg will get better in no time. Why don't you come over to my room sometime and tell me stories about where you've been? It's so boring staying in my room by myself all day.
We don't get many patients. And then I think we talk to this lady here. Have you come to fire? Yep. Okay, and I am back, so, okay, room 305. So, we just talked to the receptionist over here, and then we go into the room. So this is Ina's room, and then we talk to this nurse here. One of my patients is that darling little girl, but she's very ill and has lost the ability to walk. If we just had some more modern equipment here, we could probably cure her, but I just wish there was something I could do for her. So yeah, what you have to do is after you talk to her, after you talk to Ina, after you talk to Ira, and then you talk to the receptionist to go in her room, then you talk to the nurse in Ira's room, and that's how you basically, start the first half of the mission. So, okay, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to go all the way back to the mayor. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now we'll talk to Amelia about the hospital's equipment. I've been wanting to upgrade the hospital's equipment with the latest models myself for some time now, but to do that we need 1,500 zenny. I can pay for that. Why, thank you, Mega Man. Okay, and I think, alright. So now that we paid that, so interestingly enough, I think the, if you don't have 15,000 zenny for this, and I think the price is higher depending on the difficulty. I could be wrong though, but if you don't have, the money, you don't have any other options. Like, I don't think you have any options, period. But, alright, so let's head back to, Ira real quick. Okay. So now that we upgraded the hospital equipment, let's see how she's doing rehabilitation-wise. Ira, yep. Alright, let's see how Ira's doing.
Hey, Megaman!
Oh wow, she recovered real fast.
The nurse told me that you bought them a machine that fixed my leg. Thank you. Here, this is for you. I found it when I was out for a walk.
A flower pearl.
Come back and see me again.
Alright, come back and see me again, yep. That's all she says whenever you do that. Alright. Now, Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let's go and, do another side quest. And it's actually up in the City Hall area, which is interesting enough. Alright. Yeah. I actually was kind of worried of how this will go, but I think we'll be able to get it all done just like before, so... Alright, so back in the closer woods over here, there's one house that... There's one house over here that I didn't check inside of, so, I wonder who would be living here. Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, hey, it's these guys from earlier, from part 2.
Huh? How'd you find us? Oh, this place? This is our secret base. We're still working on it, though. Hey, do you want to be a member of our gang? We could use your help to finish the base, see? You don't have to do it if you don't want to. What do you say?
Sure, I'll pass. I'll join.
Really? Great. I knew you'd join us. Okay, I hereby make you the requisitioned officer.
Sorry.
Your job is to procure all the things we need to fix up our base. Let's see. First off, we need a pickaxe. You need to get us a pick, okay? Good luck.
Okay. Alright. So he asked us to go to a construction worker that might give us a pickaxe. So, So you may be wondering, where could we find a construction worker? Why, the construction worker would be around City Hall, no less. So let's get moving there. So the construction worker is all the way over here. Let's go ask him for a pickaxe.
Huh? A pick? Sure, you can borrow mine.
Alright, so now that we got the pickaxe, all we have to do is go all the way back to Jim and his crew and hand them the pickaxe. Now, of course, this will probably be one of the side quests that actually is, you know... I think this is the one side quest that you'll see for multiple parts, because I'm not going to cut any footage. Alright, so let's talk to Jim real quick. And we got him his pick.
Hey, you got a pick. I knew we could count on you. Okay, leave the rest to us. We'll get this place fixed up so you won't even recognize us. Come back and take a look later, okay?
And when Jim means come back and take a look later, he means that you have to come back at a later time. So I think the process for this takes about a half hour of game time for the place to look a little bit different. So while we wait for Jim and his crew to fix things up, I'm gonna go and call up Roll, because we're gonna help out the Inspector Hubble with some things. So okay, talk to Data and save the game. I'm not taking any chances. I'm not. No way, Jose. Okay. Alright. Now that we saved at City Hall, what I'm gonna do now is oh, I almost ran into that police car. Okay. Oh, what's this guy? This is the police station. We protect this island from any and any threat. At least that's what we were supposed to do, but lately haven't had much luck. Don't worry, fellow officer. I think I can help. Okay. And there's a reason why I saved the game, because, Mega Man, isn't it? The inspector's inside. Alright, Inspector Hubble.
We kind of reached the end of our rope with the last disaster. Things haven't completely quieted down yet, so we'll stay on alert status. When you have the time, stop by and talk to us when we might need your help. Oh, Mega Man. I was hoping you'd come by. There's something I'd like to ask your help with. A little while ago, this little kid with a yellow face came up to me and said that he dropped something downtown. I didn't really understand what he said to me. He said he dropped 3 things and we'd all better run or something. I'm not sure what it all means, but I've got a hunch something's not right. Could you go check it out for me? Thanks and good luck.
Alright. And he was referring to a serve bot that dropped something, so... let's see what the serve bot dropped. But he said we have to run, so... okay. Let's see what we're dealing with. Whoa! Oh, that was close. Oh, the music changed. What the? Is that a bomb? That must be what the inspector was talking about. Okay. You have to. Sometimes you also have to talk to some of these people here. What's that noise? That means that, or by a greenhouse must have been. Oh no. Okay, so so one of them is by a greenhouse, and hold on. Okay, by a greenhouse. Oh yes, there's one here. All right. Okay, we have the plastique. Only one more to go. Let's talk to this guy here. Are you looking for something? You know. All right. Okay, so this next part we have to get on the roof. Trying to find the vending machine. Yep, right here. Okay, there it is. Okay, we found it. All right, come on, pick it up. There we go. And just like that, we found the other bomb. We got the bomb. Woo! Okay, and just like that, we are done. We are finally finished with that part. I'm actually kind of glad that we finally got to do that, so... And the best part about it is that once you get both bombs, with the plastique and the bomb itself, we can actually talk to Roll with the item development. And I think... there we go! The plastic was used to make the Buster Part Power Blaster L. Nice. And the bomb was used to make the Buster Part Power Blaster R. Alright, and the Gatling Part and Flower Pearl were used to make the Buster Part the Gatling Gun. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna save the game with data, so, alright! And just like that, okay. I'm gonna save the game once more. And we are good. So now, let's go to the inspector one more time because we have another mission for them. So, okay. I did not mean to talk to this guy. I meant to go inside the building. Alright. Let's see what's going on with the inspector here. Okay. Oh, it's you, Mega Man. I saw the reports about the bombs. We're lucky you found them all. Before they went off, you saved the city again. Thanks for helping us. Alright. And just like that, we have finally completed that mission. Oh. Who is this guy?
Oh no. Oh dear. What should I do?
Interesting. Let's exit back and enter back in the police station. That might give us a clue to something. Alright.
Hey, Mega Man. I could use your help with something. A man came to us saying he lost the money he was going to use to build his house. Poor fellow. I'd like to see if you can find the bag this fellow dropped. The owner of the bag is out in the lobby. You should go talk to him.
Alright. You have to manually exit and enter back in, so that way you can get this, so...
Oh, where could I have left it? I'm pretty sure I had it when I went to the electronics shop. I've been saving for years so I could build my dream house too. Oh, what am I gonna do?
Oh, the electronics shop. I think I know where exactly that is. So... Alright. So the electronics shop is actually in the shopping arcade that we went to. Actually, I think I have an old bone. Let me, Oh. Okay, I guess we... I have an old bone, and I thought my... Wait, do I have the old bone still? I'm not sure. Yeah, do I have a... Yeah. Alright. Whatever. For a second, I thought I had to give the bone to the dog. I don't know why, but it's kind of an old bone, so I guess it would explain why I wouldn't do that. Alright, so the electronics shop, that would be all the way over here. Electronic goods store.
Huh? Someone carrying a bag? Yeah, I saw him. He said he had lots of money, so I tried to get him to buy something, but he didn't buy anything. He said that it wasn't his money to spend. He left saying he was going to get something to eat.
Something to eat? Where would you go to get something to eat? Why, the bakery, of course. Right over here. Let me ask this lady. I'm trying to... Welcome, huh? A middle-aged man carrying a bag? Well, he brought some bread and left saying that he had something to look up. I don't think a single piece of bread is good enough for a meal, but for a grown... Like, for a grand man, but... Okay. Sorry if I tripped over my words. And where do you go to look something up? Why? The library, of course. Right over here. Oh, hold on a second. I need to pause my recording for a second. Alright. Sorry about that. So, if you want to find something to look up, you would, go to the library, of course. Yeah, look at this. I promise I'll show all of this in the extra video. A man carrying a bag. Yeah, I saw him. He looked like he was having some kind of problem breathing. Like he had something stuck in his throat. Maybe he went looking for something to drink? Well, where do you go to get something to drink? Why, the vending machine, of course. So, let's go over there to the vending machine right over here. Yep, there she is. A middle-aged man carrying a bag? Well, I did see a man who didn't look well buy some juice, but he didn't have a bag, though. If it's the same man, he must have lost it before coming here. Why don't you ask around? Don't you watch detective stories on TV? That's the first step of any investigation. Find suspects and question them.
Oh, hey, this is David X here, and yeah, I'm actually kind of a fan of Law and Order.
Oh, really? I actually did not know that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be in the production room.
Okay, see you later, Max. Okay. Boy, that old guy really made me angry. Oh, it's this guy. Get out of my face! Wow, rude. Huh? A man carrying a bag? I saw him. He went running by real fast. He even ran to me without even saying much of sorry. I was angry, so I put the bag he dropped in the trash can. Did he send you to look for it? Well, it's over there. Why don't you go get it? So you actually have to talk to him 3 different times till he gets that dialogue, because that trash can would be empty regardless if you don't talk to the guy. Alright. Now that we got the bag, let's give it back to this old man. Whoa! Oh man. I knew it would eventually happen. Getting hit by the frickin' car. Yeah, the cars don't stop for you, so you have to watch out.
What? You found it? Oh, thank you so much. I was frightened to death thinking about what my wife would do to me if she found out what happened. As a reward, let me give you some of the money. What? You say you don't need any? Well, here, at least accept this, as thanks from me.
And we got the arm supporter.
We're counting on you.
Alright. And just like that, we are done with the inspector missions. But, let's take a look. So, I do want to apologize if this video is longer than the others, but if you guys enjoy longer videos, then here you go. I wonder if Jim and his team finished making that, upgrading their base while I was gone. Let's take a look. Oh, I still have a drill arm. Yeah, I have the drill arm equipped because, for starters, I'm going to be using it for a later part. Mainly for, maybe mainly for part 10, because there's a bunch of stuff we have to do there. And, oh, look at that! It looks pretty fancy now. Okay, let's see what we have here. What do you think? It's getting there, isn't it? Oh, that reminds me. There's something else we need you to get. Think you can find us a saw for us? Good luck, Officer Megaman. Alright, here we go. So now what we need to do is go back to the same construction worker that we saw earlier. Do a sharp turn here. Okay. Okay. Alright. Imagine if I get hit by another car. Huh? Saw? No, I just threw mine. I think I was... Okay, so we have to go to downtown to, Yes! Okay, I thought that car was coming up, but that's a one-way lane. Okay. So apparently this guy threw his salt away in a trash can. Yeah, that's what I said earlier in the previous part, that there's probably nothing in the trash cans unless I go into the side quests. All right, and there's the saw. All right. So, oh gosh! Not again. Yeah, the cars do not stop for you regardless. So at least I got max health. That's better than nothing, I guess. Okay. And the best part about doing all these side quests is actually something interesting. The side quest itself, they're not always the same like the inspector missions. Sometimes you have to go to completely different parts to like find the bombs and all that, but I have to say they're actually nice things you can do when playing the game. So alright, we'll talk to Jim and the others. Hey, good work, you got the saw. Alright, leave the rest to us. They'll fix it up so we won't even recognize it, which will take about a few more hours of it. No, not a few hours, just like about half an hour, another half hour of game time. Alright. Now we're actually going to be doing something a little bit interesting here, so since I have the drill arm, there's one thing I want to do real quick, so we're going to talk to Roll and then take the support car to the Garden Forest. And since we're going to the Garden Forest, it also means that they'll automatically go into the flutter, so we'll be in the flutter if you need us, Mega Man. Alright. So what we need to do is, okay, there we go. Alright, let's talk to Gramps real quick.
I'm slowing down my old age, Megaman. Won't be able to help you like I used to. I guess I'll stay here and watch TV. Why don't you stay and watch TV with me for a while? See? Look there, it's Cadillac Island.
Alright, let's turn on the TV.
This just in. We've received word that armed robbers have stormed the bank and made off with a large sum of money.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
The mayor a job. But with stuff like this happening all the time.
Don't worry, Gramps. I'll get down there soon. Okay. So what we have to do is go by downtown area, so... Let's see what's going on here. Probably nothing good. Okay. Alright. Now you have to be... So we have to chase some robbers. Oh, there they are. Oh. Oh, dang it. I was trying to catch a ride on the police chaser, but, yeah, see that red car? Alright, I think it's gonna be coming this way. Yeah, right here.
Wow, we weren't doing anything.
And it sounds like Servbot's in there. Okay. They're probably gonna turn this way now. Yep.
Help, help, help! He's gonna get us.
Alright. And what's actually interesting is that there's a funny story that's going on here, which, hopefully we'll be able to cover. And I think the Servbots are turning here. Yep.
We better get out of here.
Okay. There's actually an interesting story here that hopefully I can make him say. So,
We're innocent. We didn't do anything. This is a mistake, a misunderstanding.
so the interesting story about all this is a misunderstanding. What the Servbots are saying, it's they didn't do anything. They were innocent. So, oh Jesus! I was not expecting to fly off the car like that. So what's actually happening here is that the Servbots are saying they didn't do anything, and it is a misunderstanding because the Servbots were not robbing the bank at all. They were just trying to get a loan.
Why
And
don't you listen to us?
oh, dang it. I keep losing health though. Well, not really losing health, but you know what I mean. So yeah, the police thought they were robbing the bank initially, but all they were doing was trying to get a loan. Now, for this mission in particular, you have to be careful because you could accidentally hit the, Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm finally on the police chaser. That's good. Okay. If I can aim at the car with the damn...
Help! He's gonna get us.
Okay. So just stop him, and we're good. I like how I automatically dodge rolled out of the way. Alright, we got the... Oops, okay. And we got the chunk of money. And we'll give it to the professor.
Thanks for all your help, Mega Man. I'd like to give you something to show our appreciation.
Well, what the heck?
Here you go. It's not much, but I hope you can use it to get something you need for a dig.
And we get 20,000 zenny.
If it hadn't been for your help, we probably wouldn't have been able to solve that case. Thanks for everything. You'll be the first person I'll call if something else happens.
Thank you, Professor Hubbard. Or Inspector Hubbard, I mean, sorry. Now, what you could have done is, if you get the trunk of money and choose to go to one of the doors, that's actually considered a negative action. And what will happen is that your armor will grow dark, and you get like 200,000 zenny. But I'm not a bad guy. I'm a good guy. And the best part about this game is that if you give the inspector the trunk of money, and go back to downtown immediately, you'll notice, hey, look at this, a new restaurant, the Stripe Burger. There's actually been a lot of, as some of you may have been aware of my DeviantArt videos where I showcase that there's some fan art of Stripe Burger. And look at this. Yep, the Servbots, they were making a loan to start a business here in Cadillacs Island. How nice of them. Alright. But with that being said, see you guys later for part 10 when we get to the other stuff and finish off the mission with Jim and the others. I think the majority of the next episode will mainly be for, you know... Oh, hold on, I have to sell the other parts. Oh yeah, and you have to be careful. The Buster part that maxes out all abilities, that's the one thing I can't sell because that's the one I had throughout the beginning of the game, so... And you have to be careful with selling items because sometimes... Actually, no, not even sometimes. For every single time you play this, you have to be careful about the Buster parts that you equip because you could accidentally sell equipped Buster parts. So be careful about that. Okay, I'm gonna buy some items. Oh yeah, we also have some other stuff here. Okay. We also have a hyper cartridge that refills special weapons. Okay, so let's actually take a look at some of these special items that I did not showcase yet. So, let's take a look. Oh wait, I think they're in the normal items. Okay. So, yep, here we go. So, this can repair a damaged shield if it's, like, glowing red. This refills special weapon energy. A defense shield, which makes you invulnerable for a limited amount of time. And a chameleon that makes you invisible for a limited amount of time. I promised to showcase a bunch of other stuff that I forgot to show off, and hopefully correct the mistakes I made from the original extra video. But yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys for part 10 as we finish off the rest of the side quests. See you guys later!